morning, everybody. This is the vibe right now. So I am just obviously out of the shower, getting prepped for the day. I'm ready for coffee. This week is Enneagram Summit week, which means, or the next 3 weeks are Enneagram Summit season, which means I'm working a lot of like 9 to 10 hour days right now, doing a lot of back-to-back interviews. It's a pretty intense time of year for everybody, and I'm real tired today. I've been like buzzy, hyper energy the last few days, just like lots of extrovert energy. I'm just feeling a little bit of a crash, but that's all right. We persevere. It's also like ultimately fine. You know what I mean? Like I'm tired, but I'm fine. So I'm gonna have my coffee. I forgot to make breakfast, so just realized that I need to go make breakfast and then read while I eat and get that coffee going, which I haven't been able to do in a couple of days, so that'll be really nice. Yeah, and then we'll see what we got going on today. Glad you're here. Breakfast was so good today. I don't know. I've all of a sudden gotten really into sweet breakfast, which is not normally been a thing. But it's time to get ready, and I realize I do my hair now because I have my fancy new tool. So I'm gonna do my hair and get dressed, and then we'll start the day. We'll start the work day. So I finally got dressed and I looked at my outfit and I was like, I've gone full 70s today. Let me show you. Okay, hair, sleeves, then bell bottoms. My mother would be proud. So I'm sitting down to look at work, things that I need to do before my first meeting, which is at 1, so I have some time. We are writing some workshops, 4 workshops to be exact, writing and recording a podcast. We're sending promo emails for the summit, so I just need to send one of those. Vlog. This is the day I respond to Marco Polos. It's Wednesday. I respond to Marco Polos for Brave Collective today. Then I go through my collaboration requests before my meeting with Jenny, and that'll probably take up more than the time that I have available, honestly, writing those workshops especially. And then I'm going live on Instagram at 3 today, and I need to think about kind of what I want to talk about, like what I want to share at that time. So we will kind of go through that. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So we'll make it happen. We always do. I also wanted to research some co-working spaces. I'm trying to decide. My lease for my office is gonna run up soon, and I just can't decide if it's like worth. I really like working from home right now, which I could not have anticipated pre-2020. And especially when OB's at work and school and Ford's in school, like the house will be quiet most of the time. So that's kind of been the main reason I need an office as a place to record. So anyway, I need to look at that and see if that's something I want to do. I have a bit of a headache today. I feel like I'm always in pain. I'm always like talking to you guys about like, I have a headache or a backache or my lungs. I'm sorry. There are days where I don't feel bad. So let's get to work. Here's the crazy thing about like doing something big like a summit. It's just that like we find ourselves in the situation where you sit down to work and then like an hour and a half later, you're like, oh, I haven't made progress on like other things, because when you're doing something like an event, like tons of things come up that like you are unexpected. And honestly, like YouTube too, like we had all of these videos that didn't get uploaded from some vlogs I filmed over the weekend. So you just kind of like, you're putting out all these like little fires, and that's like time you don't have when you're doing like meeting after meeting after meeting, which is like not my normal life. So I think that's the other thing. Another way I can think about it is just being grateful that that's not how my life normally is. I'm kind of finally getting to really make progress on the things that I have to do today. So I'm going to sit down and look at my collaborations. It looks like I have like 6 kind of requests come in. I'm just gonna look at those. This is where Jenny kind of compiles every time someone asks me to collaborate, to like promote a product, come on their podcast, to speak at do anything. She puts them in a table, in Airtable for me. And then I kind of go through each of them and kind of write up my response, or like if it's a yes or no from me. This helps me to not say yes to everything, because I can't, but I want to. And then I'm gonna check in on my Brave Collective members in Marco Polo and just see how they're doing. So let's do it. Let's make lunch. I think somewhere in here I have some egg salad that I should use. I also have leftover taco stuff. We're gonna have egg salad. I'll show you how I've been doing it. Okay, so I have the egg salad from Trader Joe's, and it is surprisingly delicious. And then Obi pickled these onions for tacos. So we just do a little bit of the pickled onions, lettuce leaves, and then a slice of tomato. And the most important part, which is topping it, the tomato with salt and pepper. And I have a half of a kiwi that I'm just gonna eat on the side. Exciting. Maybe just to me. That was so good. I am we have like 5 minutes till my meeting with Jenny. And I'm sleepy. It's just kind of like a sleepy, rainy day here. So I'm probably gonna be able to have like multiple caffeinated beverages this afternoon. I'm gonna show you the rain because I also wanna show you this flower that just bloomed outside of our bedroom window. That is making me so happy. Yeah, look at them. I don't know, this flowers, just I noticed them this morning and they were a good bright spot to the day. So yeah, let's make some coffee. I don't know what I want. Kind of feel like I need to clean the espresso machine soon, so I don't know that I really want to make espresso right now, but I think I have the last of my instant coffees. If you don't know, there's the Dalgona coffee, which is like what went viral last year, which is where you do instant coffee with equal parts sugar and water, and then it creates like this really thick kind of coffee whip situation. But there's also this thing called the Greek frappe, which is like a less intense version of that in my opinion, where you do instant coffee. You can do no sugar, you can do the same amount of equal sugar, you can do more sugar, like it doesn't have to be an exact ratio. I just put kind of a rough amount of brown sugar in there. I don't really know how much I put in. You know, I like that freedom. Then you also don't have to put an exact amount of water because you're not necessarily making like a paste or like a foam. So like I just put a little bit of water in there, and then you use your frother. And the cool thing about this is that you can do it with, let me clean this, hold on. So the cool thing about this as well is like, okay, here's my coffee, water, sugar mixture. I can add just water to this. Some people do half water, half milk, and then some people do all milk. I like half water, half milk. It's like less heavy, but still creamy. Ice cubes and you mix it up. It's just a lot less complicated, and I feel like less rich than a Dalgona is. I put my water in. I wish you could see that from the top. Let me see. Yeah. And then you just so good. And it is 1:01. I'm sorry, Jenny. I'm on the way. Hi. It is 2 o'clock. I just got out of my meeting and it is time to get back to work. I have about an hour until my next thing, like engagement or whatever. I'm going live on Instagram. So I have about an hour until then. And in the meantime, I need to make the absolute most of this hour. So the most important task I have is to write and record the podcast for Friday. So do that first. Then I have some things that Jenny needs from me, so I need to do that second. And then that'll probably be an hour. But if not, I'll write at least one workshop out of the 4. Wish me luck. Hi friends, happy Friday. I hope your week has treated you well. Today I am diving deep into my journey as a coach and how I started my business and my crazy business journey. But first, today's rosebud and thorn. I just finished my podcast recording and it's 3:13. I'm supposed to go live on Instagram at 3. So, I mean, no one's gonna be like, you weren't here, but I do feel like I'm running late. So we're going to very quickly hop in to an Instagram live. I also really want a matcha, so maybe I can make it while we're chatting. So I wanted to talk a little bit about self-care and the Enneagram and kind of how we think about self-care differently based off of our Enneagram type, or how we don't think about self-care differently based off of our Enneagram type, and that gets us into trouble. The Instagram live is over. That was a ride. The comment section was bananas. It was like really hard to stay focused when the comments are crazy. It was just nuts. But Obi made me a matcha while I was in the live, so that's a bright side. My next meeting's at 4:30. It's with my podcasting agency. Basically, they're the people who host my podcast. I belong to like a network of people who are all kind of like under the same umbrella, and then they also do like they help me get my podcast ads. They said they had some things they wanted to discuss, so we will do that at 4:30. In that half hour, I'm gonna try and outline at least one workshop. Wish me luck. Hi, how's it going?
Oh, good. How are you?
Doing well.
How are you?
Good.
I've been meaning to check in with you for so long. I am so glad we get to do this. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. Yeah, things are great. Hi. I'm post meeting and very tired. I love my podcasting network a lot. I had kind of a bad experience before, and now it's just like having people who are like actually working for you and like on your team is just incredible. Or like actually like thinking of ideas for you. It's really cool. I feel very lucky. Pretty headachy still. I think I can take more medicine now. I'm gonna take some more headache medicine. And then I think I might just go ahead and plan my task list for tomorrow and call it a work day. Kind of call the work day over. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Sorry, I'm a little out of it. All right. I'm gonna take a break before dinner. Maybe watch some YouTube myself or a show or something nice. So I changed into cozy clothes and I'm like blanketing up, and it is 48 degrees out right now in May. Explain this to me if you don't know. My grandparents were like a large part in raising me. I lived with them multiple times in my life, and they were a really big part of my life. My mom's parents. My papa died 2 years ago. My granny is like in her 90s and like honestly thriving. Like she's just like fit as a fiddle, or has been, but she had a heart attack yesterday. So she's in the hospital and I can't go visit her because pandemic. So it's pretty hard. She's surgery tomorrow, and my family's like, they're down players. So like they said it like Granny has like an itty bitty, she had like an itty bitty heart attack. There's like really no way for me to assess the truth of like what's happening or like how serious it is, because well, like that's just like how my family is. We kind of like make things seem like they're not a big deal. But either way, when you're like in your 90s and you have heart surgery, it's a scary thing. So I'm like pretty worried about her. So I'm gonna call my mom and just check all of that. I'm gonna call my mom and check in on her, just see how she's doing, see if they need anything, and then I'll probably watch some YouTube and make some dinner if it's my night. I don't know if I'm making dinner, if Obi's making dinner, but one of us will make dinner.
Hello.
Hey Mom.
Hey Rosie.
How's everything? Obi made us black bean burgers that look so good, and some fries, which this Sir Kensington's special sauce, which is amazing, and my little end of the workday treat, like reward for like making it through the day lately, has been a pamplemousse. I think that's how you say it, LaCroix. So we're gonna enjoy that. That sound though. And eat our burger. Also, we started a documentary on Sunday that we're still working our way through because it's like a TV show. So I think we're gonna sit down and watch the documentary and then call it a night and like hang out. So I'm gonna end the vlog here. But thank you guys so much for joining me for a day of working from home. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
13 timmars samtal under december månad. Varför all denna konversation?